Jen, and feels a little bit weird to be saying this right now, but I just took a pregnancy test and there are 2 lines on there. And that means that I am pregnant. So my husband Ben and I decided to start trying, I guess you could say, like maybe 3 or 4 months ago. We didn't want to like take temperatures and be super psycho, but I do have this period app, so I knew generally the days that I was ovulating. And every month when my period would come, I would be a little bit disappointed, I guess you could say. I mean, not that I expected to get pregnant like immediately the first time we tried, but I feel like after the last few months, I just expected, okay, maybe it might not be so easy. So that's why I didn't expect it to happen. I've taken little like pregnancy tests other months and it was just like always no, and my period always came. Sometimes I feel like when you want it too bad, it's harder to have it happen. I guess I'm going to start with today. I was editing all day today, probably for about 6 hours, and I got really exhausted. So I was feeling kind of cranky and I laid down to take a nap. By the way, today is October 31st. It is Halloween, 2K15. I am supposed to be at a Halloween party right now. So I'm really sorry to my friends whose Halloween party I'm missing, but I guess in a couple of months you'll find out why. So I was feeling really tired and I joked to Ben, I was like, do you think I'm pregnant? I'm gonna go take one of my cheap Chinese pregnancy tests because I have this little baggie with a bunch of really inexpensive, and they are literally in Chinese pregnancy tests that I got years ago just to have on hand. I peed in a cup and I put the thing in, and it was like such a wishy-washy line. You couldn't really tell if that was like a pregnancy or non-pregnancy, and I'd done the same thing like a couple months ago and it gave the same result, and I was definitely not pregnant. And so Ben was like, well, then why don't you just take a real pregnancy test? And about a month ago, we had purchased some pregnancy tests just in case because we are trying. So I opened one up and I dipped the little thing in the cup. You're only supposed to dip it for 5 seconds, pull it out, put the cap back on, and then wait for 3 minutes. As soon as the liquid hit where the lines are, it started being a little bit showing something. So I left the bathroom. Ben was still in the bathroom because he was shaving to get ready for us to leave. And I went back a couple of minutes later and the line was so strong. And I just looked at it and like I couldn't help it. My eyes just started welling with tears. And I didn't even know what to say. I was so overwhelmed and happy, and I just turned to Ben and I was crying and I just like put my head in his chest, but I don't think it really like sunk into him like what happened. And so I was talking with him and I showed him the actual test right in front of me and I was like, look at it. And he did, and it had the 2 lines on it. He started giggling and we both just held each other and kind of like had a moment in the bathroom. I was crying, the tears were just welling in my eyes. Ben had a stupid grin on his face, but it was still like, I don't know, like I wasn't taking the test expecting to have it say yes. I've been sick for the last month and a half, and so I just thought me being tired was because I was still sick. I've been working really hard, so the tiredness I just thought was like my normal tiredness. Thinking back on the last couple of weeks, I just started noticing maybe on Monday that I was having to pee all the time, and I talked to my sister and I was like, I'm having to pee all the time. Do you think I'm pregnant? Basically, I ask Ben or someone in my life twice a day, do you think I'm pregnant? If I spotted a little bit of blood, do you think I'm pregnant? I had that a couple weeks ago, and it was like, a week before my period, 9 days before my period was supposed to start. It was a little bit pink. Right before I've been having my periods lately, I'll have my period really lightly for a couple days, then it'll stop for a day, and then my actual period will come. So I was just like, oh, I'm gonna have my period soon because I'm having a little bit of spotting. It didn't happen the couple days after that. My boobs have been hurting the last couple of days, and I was like, oh, when that happens, my period's gonna come any day now. It happens every single month for me. I'm supposed to have my period start like now-ish. According to my period app, it was supposed to be 2 days ago, but that's really normal for me to have like 1 or 2 days off. I just really didn't think that's what was going to happen. I just kept repeating over and over and over again, what does this mean? Just in so many ways, like, what does this mean? I haven't had any nausea yet, you know, knock on wood, but I heard that doesn't kick in until 6 weeks. And the weirdest thing is that when you find out, when you actually take the test and find out that you are pregnant, that means even if you only conceived like 2 weeks prior, it means you are technically 4 weeks pregnant. Like you're pregnant for 2 weeks before conception even happens, according to stuff. I literally saw people yesterday and I was like, well, I'm not pregnant, but when I am, blah, 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 blah. So yeah, I want to do these vlogs for you guys. So I figure technically now it's already 4 weeks, so I might as well start it off. I don't know, what are the usual pregnancy vlog things? Like, this is what I look like. I look totally normal. My stomach's totally flat. My boobs are the same size. I don't have cravings yet. I don't know what I'm doing. I just downloaded a pregnancy app on my phone, and apparently inside my stomach is a group of cells that is probably just now splitting, and one half of it's going to be embryos and one half is going to be the placenta. Like I said, I haven't had any cravings. I haven't had really any like super hypersensitivity to anything, no nausea. Okay, this is like, obviously this is a pregnancy vlog, so we're gonna go into plenty of TMI, so I'm just gonna say it. I've had some like diarrhea problems, but I don't even know if that's because I've been sick and my stomach has just been sensitive, or if that's what my body is doing versus like throwing up, which in that case, I'd probably prefer that to throwing up, but we still have a couple more weeks to see how my first trimester symptoms are. So I have been taking prenatal vitamins the last couple of months, just in preparation of like trying to get pregnant. I'm taking the Rainbow One vitamins. They're great, they're food-based, and they don't make me feel sick or give me any like stomach problems or anything like that. So far, that's good. Like, I called my mom and told her, and my sister, and everybody's super excited, and I still just am looking at this thing in disbelief because that line is so strong. But they do say if it's that strong or like at all on the pregnancy test, if it says yes, it's like 99.99999% that you are pregnant. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited, you guys. And pray for me. I'm sure this isn't going to come out for another couple of months because I'm gonna wait until after my first trimester, but you guys are awesome and I'm so excited to share this journey with you. I'm gonna be a mom, hopefully, fingers crossed. Anything can happen, and this is literally the first day, but if you guys have any advice for a first-time mom, please let me know that down in the comments. I love you guys so much. I'm assuming this is going to be a whole series, so, you know, I'll make a box over this way, and you can go and click to see the whole playlist of the pregnancy vlogs if you want to see them in the future. Also, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel. This is Jen, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!